Welcome back to an episode of Bennett's Missions. And we are not in Mondstadt, at least we're not going to do the missions in Mondstadt. We are going all the way overseas and continue with this. Whatever mission this is, right next to Katheryne. So yeah, with a bit of luck, we will be actually able to unlock some of those expeditions. Because they're still not yet unlocked, which is a bit iffy. But okay, wait. Let's get ourselves some fine cuisine. Whoa. Okay, can we get something interesting in here? Nope. All of the good stuff already obtained. Now then, let's talk to Katheryne and see what kind of mission this is. Adastra Abizoskwe, welcome to the Adventurers Guild. You've come at last. I've been waiting for you, adventurer. Huh. Another Katheryne. Another? Have you ever seen multiple Katherynes in a single location? If you haven't, then they were one and the same. As the only year-round receptionist in the Adventurers Guild, I can use a special tool to instantly move between various locations in the world to deal with various important matters. After I help you with your matters here, I need to head over to Fontaine. The adventurers over there are notorious for frugality, so I need to receive them well. Really? You believe me? Sorry, I was joking. Please, don't take it seriously. Also, I thought you knew how to use teleport waypoints. Anyway, I won't bother you with pointless trivia. Come, I'll help you process the work that's needed by Inazuma Adventurers Guild. Once things are processed, you can accept commissions here and also enjoy other benefits. Adastra Abizoskwe, Adventurer. Okay, so talk to Katheryne in Inazuma. Done. That was it. Yep, that was pretty much it. That was a really quick one. What about that one? Commissions. Now we can do Inazuma commissions as well. That is nice. There's just one problem. I already did all 4 of them. The commissions region has been changed. This change will be effect. Will take effect the next time, right? That's just one thing. There's no real need to it. And like I do not want to interfere with adventuring too much. That's why I usually go back to Mondstadt. So I keep the exploration separate from these tasks here, so I don't just waltz over Inazuma. Anyhow, let's talk to her real quick. So, what do we got? Why, hello there. Hello, I'm Katheryne, the receptionist of the Adventurers Guild. My job is to provide the adventurers with quests and intelligence support. The service is available round the clock, so there's no need for concern. So, she might be some kind of robot. Another Katheryne. Yeah, I got this one. Another hair. Probably the same each time. There we go. If not, you have probably seen the same me each time. To meet the demands of the Adventurers Guild all over the world, I use a special tool to develop the... I'd love to teleport too. Oh dear, you actually believe that. Okay. So, this was basically the first interaction that you had with her. And there may not be another mission, right? So we can get rid of this quest over here. We got ourselves another marker. Everything's perfect. Oh, wait. Also, I need to zoom in just a little bit so I can see all of those little markers over there. Because at some point, I'm actually going to do some exploration, at least for this island over here. So it's completely and fully explored. And all of those two have to be thoroughly scrapped for stuff and whatnot. And I still don't know how to open that bloody gate. Iffy. Also, I don't know if I ever went to those islands over there. We heard. So, but for now, which one do we go for next? I would say I'm gonna go for this quest over there, which is right down the way. This way. Does she have anything special here? Yeah, Yayoi lacquerware. We sell only the best. Oh, tell me about your wares. If you want the best lacquerware in Inazuma, this is the place to be. We sell only the highest quality items. Even big shots from Shogunate order from us. Our venerable store has been around for many years. I'm a 4th generation owner and have inherited the pursuit of perfection from my ancestors, and that to the unique craftsmanship I learned from Sumeri, and I am sure that I will have much to add to your legacy. I think I talked to her before. That's a thing. You don't know if you already interacted with the characters before or not, because like there's no graying out of dialogue options. Once traveled to and studied at Sumeri Academy. The secret crafting techniques that I learned there has helped me to create unique paints. Lacquerware making techniques are truly fascinating. My goal is to combine everything I have learned and become the best of the best. If my skill can reach that apex, I'm sure that my lacquerware will bear out the pattern of the truth. I kind of feel as if I talked to her before. May I use the crafting benches? Sure. Be my guest as long as you don't hinder my research. Use caution. Alright. So, what other people do we have in here? Yutsu. Did I ever talk to Yutsu before? Hello, I heard from you, Furuya Noboru, that you're an adventurer from afar. Oh, I am so jealous. If only I could go on an adventure as well. Well, if it isn't too much trouble, could you tell me some stories about the outside world? You could take on some commissions from the Adventurers Guild. You think I've never gone there before? Don't judge me about that. I think I did this before, definitely. Many treasures in Inazuma, yada yada yada. Something about the decree, and then we also tell her to interact with the Fudu whatever dude. Yukio. What can we buy from him? Poultry skewer, barbecue, salty grilled fish, kits and ramen. Dear customer, how would you like to try some native Inazuman snacks? We also serve tea. We have Genmaicha barley and oolong. Which one would you like? Well, no alcohol. Oh, that's it. Well, think about it. If you drink too much, your taste buds will get numb. Okay, I think I've gotten this taste bud kind of thing there before. Allergic to beans. There was a case like this before, so it's better safe than sorry for me to ask first. There was once an Oni gentleman and lady with a kitsune ears. Okay, good. So, got that one done as well. Yeah, what about this researcher here? Oh, hello. I have been thinking about something and I didn't notice you. Sorry. What's on your mind? I'm thinking of the current situation of Inazuma and the Raiden Shogunate's policies. I couldn't return to my hometown to see the rite of parting due to the Sakugo decree, but somehow I also happened to witness a turning point in Inazuma's history. I'm so sorry. I forgot to mention that I'm a historian from Liu. Although I can't go home for now, I did get a chance to document the change of policy in Inazuma. It's been such a blessing in disguise. About these politics, I still cannot come up with a final conclusion. I think that in order for us to judge a piece of history, we must document it completely first. Therefore, I have decided to stay here for a while and witness future developments in Inazuma. What was Inazuma like before? I think using words like happy or joyful to describe the Inazuma locals back then isn't really accurate. A more appropriate word would be vigorous. The Inazuma locals before the lockdown would still worry about life's troubles. However, they had a vigor then that cannot be matched now. People are indeed living stable and peaceful lives, but if you look at the closed borders, the closed shops and the patrolling Sumeru who go around seizing visions, I don't think that anyone can feel at ease in such a oppressive situation. And this is not to mention those people whose life took a drastic turn after they lost their vision. Does the Raiden Shogun who seeks eternity really design Inazuma that looks like this? Questionable. But the word vigorous actually fits it quite well, because it kind of describes some kind of drive inside people to do things. And if you take that away, then you have a stable country, but it never goes anywhere, positive or negative. So, what have you heard about the rite of parting? To be honest, I was really terrified when I learned about Rex Lavis passing in a letter from Liu. Aside from being shocked, I also somehow felt regret that I was not in Liu at such a crucial moment. I could only write to my family and my fellow researchers, asking them to document what happened at the time. Rex Lapis lived through thousands of years. If he were still around and saw what's happened in Inazuma, I wonder what he would say. Alrighty. Yeah, that was this quest on there, wasn't it? All the way across the bridge and down. So... yeah, all the way across the bridge and down. And... I have to check out these shops too. Wait, I interacted with them before? Oh no, there's a bathhouse. Neat. Who else? Matsumoto. Who was this before? Oh man. She was all about eating and things, wasn't it? I think I talked to her before. Whatever. Are you here to ask me to rate your dishes? Don't you disappoint me again. Who are you? I'm Matsumoto, the traveling food critic. Recently, I found myself in a dilemma of having no dishes to try out. I have already finished going through every single restaurant on the street. Whether it's Uyu restaurant or Kiminami restaurant, there's nothing new here. With your years of experience as a food critic, I'd rate those joints as mediocre. I've tasted every single bizarre gourmet there is, but I find that there is more authenticity in simple and plain things. If you asked me what the tastiest thing in this world is, I would say it must be the lemon drink with unlimited refill from Kiminami restaurant. Unlimited refill, that's it. Food critic, yes. As an experienced food critic, I will definitely give every dish you serve the fairest of comments. So, what would you like me to try? Please, bring it to me. What kind of dishes are you looking for? Simpler dishes do a better job at revealing the chef's true mastery of the culinary art. For example, these egg rolls from the Kiminami restaurant, the dish needs to be at least of this level for it to be worthy of my critique. If you can't make something of this level, then I suggest you give up, as you are only wasting your time. So, and we probably got those egg rolls now. Food critic, What was the other option? Bring it to you? Yes, that's right. What's the matter? You're asking me to taste the food, so obviously you should be the one who pays or makes it for me. It would be difficult to be objective if you asked me to pay for the food. The price of the dish would affect the result. Only through a trade with no exchange of money can there be a fair review. Ooh. Oh ho ho ho. Now this is an interesting way of looking at it. So. Interesting. So, Aikawa Susumu. Let the Aiza bathhouse warm your heart. Experience the glamour of Netland. It's a traveler from afar. What a rare guest. Welcome. The glamour of Netland? It might be a little too much to call it glamour. Aiza bathhouse is a hot spring in Inazuma that I found it after experiencing the volcanic hot springs in Netland. The healing power of hot spring is unforgettable. Once you've tried it, after I returned home, I also wanted my friends in Inazuma to experience that same warm and comforting feeling. I had no idea Aiza bathhouse would become so popular. Even some big shots frequent this place, something that makes me regret sitting the price so low. What's Netland like then? It's nothing like Inazuma, which has oceans surrounding it. Netland, a country of red-hot passion, both in name and climate. Oh, the Fire Nation. What I said might be a bit confusing, so here are some souvenirs I brought you back. You can have them. Who knows? You might be able to get a sense of Netland's scorching temperatures. Ah, nice. An upgrade crystal. The glamour of Netland. It might be a little too much to call it glamour. And there was also this other option. Big shots. By no means are they senior government officials. I meant the samurai from the Tenryu Commission. They often come here, but since I'm just a little commoner, they are pretty important in my books. Some of them have become regular customers. I make a note of it and often offer them a discount. I guess it must be because they can see plainly and speak frankly while at a hot spring. That must do wonders for fatigue relief. Someday, I hope that even the almighty Shogun herself might grace our hot spring with her presence. I imagine she must be in need of some relaxation, given how she has to worry about so many affairs of state. Well, it would make sense, but you don't want anyone with like an electric ability near water, especially if this water is rich in salt content. And yeah, it basically electrifies them immediately. And there goes your eternity then. So, Satou and Takeda, what about you two? Phew, it feels so good. The Hot Spring really are the best place to go after the end of an adventure. The wounds sustained while out adventuring just disappear once you take a dip. Is it really that effective? Haven't you heard from the owner that there's healing magic in there? It can help you stay healthier and grow stronger. I figure it must be because of this magic that I feel so relaxed and refreshed every time. I feel like I can go for 100 more adventures. What are you feeling uncomfortable? It's just a bath with hot water. You're just exaggerating. Honestly, it doesn't feel that much different from the hot water back home. The healing effect is purely psychological, I'm sure of it. And somehow I always feel like I'm being watched by someone here. I just don't feel comfortable. Well, it is a bathhouse, isn't it? You're thinking too much. There are so many people coming here for a bath. Who would bother staring at you? That's the real psychological effect, if you ask me. I don't think I'll come back next time. Oh. But yeah, the idea of hot water being kind of healing in nature is actually a good one. Because in order to heal wounds, right, your body has to react and do its thing, and the higher the temperature, the easier the body has it to make those reactions happen. So it will actually have a healing effect. So those two are just playing about. And actually, am I going the right? No, I'm going the wrong way. I don't need to go down there. I have to go all the way around. And that was that. And there's the other shop. There we go. The owner of Netsuke no Jane Crafts. So, hello. See anything you like? If you can't find the right one, I can have one custom made for you. Tell me about the store first. You mean where the name of the store came from? I see you're not from Inazuma. Netsuke is a kind of small craftswork that the Inazumans carry with them as pendants. Generally, they are carved into different shapes based on the owner's preference. Take this one for instance. If you cross the rope from the inner side of the belt and hang a coin pouch, seal or stamp on it, the Netsuke will be stuck onto the belt. Convenient, eh? As for the Gen part of the name, well, it's my name, actually. So, Genichirou. Very interesting. So, what can you make to order? What would you like? Just tell me, and I will do my best to make it happen. The store may not be as famous as those old family stores on the street, but we are still proud of our fine craftsmanship. To be honest, I'm actually the eldest son of my family, but people always say that I'm simple and dull, and that I probably won't be able to carry on with the family business. That's why I would rather start a small store here and help the neighborhood out with my handiwork. Now that is no business sense over there. Now, I'd like to buy a few things. Let's just check out what he has. My sincere apologies, but we are still in the midst of arranging for the goods that you require. Capacities are limited and it will take some time for the goods to be restocked, so please do come back again. What? Okay. It's actually very interesting that the owner of this gem shop, where you usually spend your sigils, does not allow you to pay with those sigils. Because then you would lose those sigils and not be able to upgrade the Sakura tree again. Which is quite interesting. Oh. You! The warrant is for your arrest. Freeze! Oh no! Nigero! Okay. So that's actually quite interesting. We cannot get too close to... Yeah, we just went like, I don't know, 100 meters this way. And that's it then. Okay, cool question. What is getting marked here? There's... it's the quest that gets blown up all the time. Can't get too close here. Oh, who's this guy? Kujou Kamaji. Kujou Kamaji. Kujou Kamaji. You are the traveler from afar. I almost mistook you for my brother's messenger. What with you looking for me and all. So, what business do you have with me? About Miss Chisato. Thanks to you, we can finally write to each other now. I really appreciate your help. I don't know if she likes the snacks I made for her. If possible, I'd really like to meet her myself. There are still so many things left for me to do for our clan and my own future. So, what about the other option? Your brother, what? Yes, Masahito is my elder brother. He is in charge of military affairs in Kanazuka. I'm in charge of government business here in Inazuma City. While I was at work, I have been thinking about some issues with our recent policies. However, I can't really tell some of these thoughts to my father, the head of the Kujou clan. When my brother was around before, I could still discuss such matters with him. Now that he is stranded on another island, I guess I can only stew in my own dad. That's interesting that he's stranded on it. Maybe he plans like the revolution, I think. About Inazuma's policies. I'm a member of the Kujou clan and one of the officials of the Tenryu Commission. It's obvious that I should wholeheartedly support the decision of our almighty shogun. But I've seen the difficult lives led by our people nowadays from the reports I've received recently. The Sakoku decree and Vision Hunt decree, are they really beneficial to our future? If the people are living happily lives, what's the point of living in an eternal state? Perhaps I'm just overthinking and worrying too much. Okay, but I think he actually gets it the wrong way around, because of the whole eternal kind of situation. I mean, if they are happy, then eternal happiness, wouldn't it be better? Now, this is the question. Is eternal happiness really that good? Or is it not? Now then, there is another dude down there. So, do we see any chests, like, on the side? Because sometimes what happens is that there is the occasional chest, like, hiding on those niches here. Little extrusions. Okay. So, Hiromi. This will be the one we are going to talk to and do his little mission. Took a little while to actually get here, is it? Anyway, that would probably be something for another time because the episode's already long enough. Until then, of course, like and subscribe. Ta-ta!